There was a time when something worked like a charm, not vaguely, clearly. The moment it clicked, the rush, the certainty. Now, think, does it still feel sharp and real? Or does it feel distant, like it happened to someone else in another version of you? The shift you don't notice. There's a shift most people never see coming. Stillness turns into confusion. At first, you carry your past one like proof. You tell yourself, I've done this before, I know how this works. But as weeks pass without movement, the memory begins to lose weight. First, the excitement fades, then the certainty, then the conviction. Not because the win was fake, but because momentum never returned. The mind begins reinterpretation. Here's where it becomes subtle. When nothing moves for long enough, you just don't feel stuck. You revisit your own history. Was it luck? Was it timing? Was it a one-off? Slowly, you downgrade your past success to match your present stagnation. Not consciously, quietly. Like something shifting in the background while you sleep. And once reinterpretation begins, confidence weakens without permission. Zoom out, the hidden pattern. Momentum reinforces memory. When progress continues, past wins feel validated. But during flat periods, there is no reinforcement loop. No confirmation, no signal, no repetition. So the brain recalculates. If it were real, wouldn't it be happening again? Without fresh evidence, certainty erodes. Imagine a photograph left in sunlight. At first, the colors are sharp, vivid, alive, but over time, exposure drains the intensity. The image doesn't appear, it fades. That's what prolonged waiting does to memory of success, not destruction, desaturation. The comparison trap. Then doubt compounds. You compare today's flatness to yesterday's intensity. Because today feels quiet, you assume yesterday was exaggerated. You begin questioning your capability, not because you lack skill, but because reinforcement stopped. The psychological tension. Extended inactivity does something dangerous. It weakens emotional connection to your own evidence. You still remember what happened, but you don't feel it the same way. And when feeling disconnects from memory, self-trust thins. The realization. Maybe your past win wasn't smaller. Maybe your present reinforcement is missing. There's a difference. One questions ability, the other reveals environment. And during long pauses, it's easy to confuse the two. So if you've started doubting a past success simply because momentum hasn't returned, pause. Flat cycles distort memory. Sometimes the absence of motion rewrites confidence faster than failure ever could. And that distortion feels real, even when the ability never left.